Mercia. I don't know if I said that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. But how's it going, Tucker Danielson?
Must check out your message about the package going to Romania. Um, Obviously, I can't do it now. I'm on the show, but after the show, I'll get the paperwork and we'll get it out this week to catch your cousin and get out there for you.
Welcome to wow, that jumped up really fast. 29. Holy smokes! Welcome to the MFW show, episode 15. Wow.
It should have been 16.
Was it?
The ordinate. The ordinate was we didn't have a number,
Oh.
but it's 16 because that would have been a special edition episode.
It's all right. You guys have been with us since the beginning anyway, so we know what episode it is. We got a pretty awesome show for you guys today. We had the mystery box, which I think you guys are really going to like. I think we can definitely continue doing this. I think it's going to be definitely one of the better auctions that we're going to be doing.
It's gonna be an exciting one.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting one.
Because you don't know what you're bidding for.
Yep, that's right. That's right. You don't know what you're bidding for. We also have a big announcement. Well, Mike has a big announcement. But I guess collectively we're all involved, so that's going to be a good thing too. And today we're going to be talking all about MagFed operating. We're going to talk about gear, must-have gear from MagFed players that we have that you can buy, or you come in the shop and we can deck you out to be a pretty badass MagFed player. We're going to be talking about that, and then obviously the auction. Start off the show like always. The purpose behind the MFW show is to bring all of you guys together. All of you guys come from all over the world, different parts of the United States, Canada, Europe, the Middle East, South America, and without you guys, this show really wouldn't be worth it. We wouldn't be doing it at all if it wasn't for you guys. So we appreciate your support. We're always going to talk about the upcoming gear and the types of stuff that's going on in the MagFed industry. We got a couple events coming up. For you guys that don't know, PBCal, it's PB and then Cal as in calendar, .com is our event website. It is a separate domain name that is specifically for the events going on in and around the world. So if you guys have an event, you're looking about throwing an event, you're trying to promote your local field or a MagFed game, make sure you submit that on that website, or you can go to the mcsus.com website and then go to resources and go to events, and you can then add it and submit an event there. You don't need to have an account or anything like that, but promote your events. The more events you guys put out there, the more awareness and the promotion that your local field and then ultimately your event is going to get. For you, some of you guys that have been reaching out to us recently, as the season is now starting to commence, you guys are looking for sponsorships or support from us for events. We do have a new kind of policy that we're doing. Some of the stuff has changed as far as how we're going to be supporting you guys for your events. So reach out to KT or I, and I will go ahead and set that up for you, and we'll tell you how everything works for that. Other than that, what do we got? We got Living Legends is coming up.
I think it's in about 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. And that's in Chicago.
We're still working on that event, where Mike just got back from Oregon yesterday, so he's still recuperating. He's gonna get on the show later on, but the man is pooped out, and let's see how his plan worked for another event right after in about 2 weeks.
And then after that, we have Operation D-Day, or Oklahoma D-Day.
Oklahoma D-Day.
Oklahoma D-Day is a big one. We will definitely be there. We'll have a bunch of our new stuff, hopefully back in stock at that time. Some of you guys have asked the Gen 2 Javelin. We'll have those back in hopefully Friday. So for some of you that are waiting for them or have ordered them, they can still buy them now, right, for back order?
No.
Or do you turn it off?
I don't know if it's on back order, that you can pay with the back order, but tomorrow, the latest probably tomorrow, or latest is Friday, should be back. So you guys looking for one, check out Friday. We'll make an announcement back on the site that they're available again.
Al Doble, some of you guys that have the Gen 2 Javelin have already started giving feedback on a lot of the groups on Facebook. Thank you very much, because those are things like Gen Poc, all you guys that have the opportunity to use the Gen 2 or got it in the first production run. That's really cool, because we've been wanting some more feedback. Mike's some testing. I did some testing. So I really appreciate you guys reaching out to guys that are asking questions on those groups. PTR. That's a lot of questions. Some of you saw it at Super Game, and I'm sure there's some stuff floating around Reddit or Facebook because Callisto is using one. Yes, we have them. Like we've had them for a while, but there's some stuff that needs to be finished, or not finished, but just adjusted and kind of
Improved.
redesigned, improved a little bit. But I mean, they do work. We got them. Callista used one. She's been using it for the past couple events. I have one. I love that thing, and so we will update you guys here and there. The first priority, like we went through last time, is the round right now. That is what we're trying to finish up for you guys so we can release it and then move on to the next project. So stay tuned for more information about that. You had a PTR at 0 hour? No, Callista had it. That's right.
Callista was playing with that.
Yeah, Callista was playing with that. Okay. I forgot she was there too. Yeah, Gregory is a awesome piece of machinery. It definitely is. The Raptor plates, a lot of you guys have been ordering those, which is really cool. Those are, I guess, I definitely think those are going to continue to pick up. If you have Helix Mag, especially the new ones, grab those Raptor plates. Those are, I mean, they're affordable and they're really, really, really awesome.
They're fun too.
Yeah, they're fun. They're fun to, especially for you guys that have toggle pouches or the, what do you call it? The resistance mag pouches, like some of the Condor ones. Oh man, those are awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Show us a picture.
A picture of
what? The PTR? What does it look like?
the PTR?
The PTR is similar to the 468.
You can grab one from the.
Should I show them?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna show them.
As he grabbed the PTR off of the wall, gonna say hi to a few people. Hey Omar, how you doing? Jin, the show starts 4:30, but you know us, we're always trying to do stuff on the last minute though. I actually took this a little bit early than compared to some of the few times that we started, right? Jonathan's back. Get his PTR.
Bum bum bum. So this is my PTR. This you can see from the bottom. I got the new extended magwells here, which if you don't have one, did you put those on the website?
It's on the site.
Okay. If you do not have one of these, and you like that buttery smooth insertion that you received from the 2017, you want that in your 468, pick up one of these magwells. They are only available right now separately. Once we sell out of the original magwells for the 2017 or any 468 that you buy, we will then those will be standard on the 468. Okay, so if you don't have one of these, they're available right now separately. Yeah, the box is heavy. I got a Myad grip on here. I have the MTA, the new MTA stock, our new Holotech. I have a 9-inch quad rail Riz, AFG2. I got a flashlight on that, and I also have a one-shot 10-inch barrel with the, I forget the name of this. Narc muzzle brake. This thing.
A lot of people don't like this because they're afraid that if you land it on the edge right here, it will bend and then it will cave in. And I never seen one, but that's something to.
That's amateur hour. If you're amateur hour, if you're doing that. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's definitely amateur hour if you're doing that type of stuff. As far as explain the PTR to them, a little bit better detail than I can.
Well, there are a couple things on PTR that most people have been asking a long time. What's the difference between the PTR and the 468? There's some fundamental difference, but if you are just a baller, the PTR not going to do anything for you. But you are a shooter, law enforcement, military, then you appreciate a couple features that a PTR will offer. Number one is safety. The safety is kind of placed in the right position. Number two is a trigger pull. The trigger pull on this is actually replicate the exact weight we set as an AR or firearms. It's clicked, so we set every single time. It's kind of nice. When you're doing training, It's really helpful because you get to feel the trigger weight travel exactly the way that you would shoot your rifle, and that will helpful in a training environment. But if you're just a baller, it makes no difference. Second thing that the difference of PTR is the lower itself. It's one piece lower rather than the multi-piece lower with the trigger frame kind of separate from it. So that's those are the primary difference. And the biggest one is actually people asking for it's why have we not released the PTR yet? Because of the trigger itself. The current one, it has a tendency to go out of setting after a few thousand shots. For training, it's okay because when we put into the training booklet, you have to do maintenance service after a certain number of shots. It's acceptable for the armory and for department and for certain training regiment. They have a service.
They have an armor.
Exactly to do that. But for a baller, you just go there and you play. You toss in the closet and take it out. You expect this thing to run 10,000, 100,000 shot before you do anything to it, and we don't want to release that until it's fully set up for you to have that reliability that you're looking for. Otherwise, we're going to get a lot of phone calls, which we can answer, but then we could only handle so much load. That's the reason why we have not released it yet. But we are working on it. The setting on it will be adjusted pretty soon. Once that's done, you can able to purchase PTR independent from the rifle. So if you have a 4.68, you can just buy the PTR lower and you can upgrade it.
The full auto function, that's quite actually a question that we get quite a bit. Full auto is a semi-automatic system only. For future, we do have something drawn up. Whether or not we're going to implement it, we're still deciding. That's well on the design list.
Well, I think it's set to be implemented. Timing is the big question. One thing you can guess is when you're dealing with law enforcement training, they don't want full auto, so there's no need for it. There hasn't been a market for us to invest in the R&D and time because the actual residual coming back to us will be years down the road before it hits the retail market. Those are the guys that want it. Law enforcement does not. They could care less. So,
well, there are a couple. Let me add it in. There are so many different features on the PTR that's already in place design-wise, but we have not implemented them. First, you have a couple different action that Omar was talking about years ago. Close bolt, it's there, but it's not implemented. You have your full autos there, but it's not implemented. You have function forward assist, it's there, but it's not implemented. You can make it where convert kit to shoot airsoft. It's there, but it's not implemented. We could only do one implementation at a time. So the current implementation will get the lower to work well, reliable, durable. Make sure it works great for you so that we have a great product out there. That's our further objective. If we miss that and just add a bunch of features in it for you, it will be a blender. In the long term wise, you're not gonna love, you're gonna hate it. So we want to make product that are good, reliable, that will work every single time when you take out the box. That's our goal at the moment. Once that's done, that's our next stage. More implementation of new features.
yeah.
As far as the T68 E-trigger, the Firestorm on the 468, we don't support that. You're going to see a lot of people in a lot of Facebook groups that say that they got it to work. You'll need to contact them, but as soon as you do that and you do any modifications to the 468, you're going to void your warranty. So like I said, that's not supported by us, so that's at your own risk type of deal. As far as in the future as conversion kits, like you said, all of these things have already been implemented for the PTR. It's just about matter of when we're going to release it and how we're going to do it. And like Mike said, timing. So right now, the PTR is going to be a semi-automatic system only for the time being until later on down the road. All right. So you want to make your announcement, or you want to go through the box first and start it?
Yeah, no, go ahead. Well, one, we could start the auction.
Just to show them what they're getting from the auction so they can get started. Not show inside, but talk about it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, it doesn't come with a bottle of water.
No, bottle of water is mine. All I can say, I guess, really is it's
how much it weighs.
pretty heavy. About 35 pounds.
35 pounds. All right.
Justin Waldrop. Pump the brakes, my friend. We haven't even started.
You know what? That's a good bit. That's a good bit. Whatever that is worth, it's there. It's well worth the 250. Give you that clue.
We're over that.
We're
We're well over that. What's the retail value in that, you think?
Let's see.
We're gonna be close to 500.
No, more.
More, it's got to be more than that.
Yeah, more than that.
100, 150, 250. You're probably in the neighborhood. I'm not gonna say. Just well over $500.
Yeah.
But you don't know what you're getting, though. You know.
Yeah, you don't know what you're getting, and the winner at the end of the show, we will go through who won and what you won.
All right, Nick. This bidding on the blind is much better than showing what they're getting. But you know what? You will get to see what's inside the box if you're the winner. So
Right.
you're not gonna get a big surprise. You get an empty box or something, or a box full of bricks.
Somebody wants the water. Don't drink the rest of the water.
You get the bottle.
Seneca Wilson wants the water.
You get the bottle, not the content, right?
So we're going to start off the auction. I know you guys have already said it, started, and I mean, there's some bids that are back and forth. So we're going to start it right now. You can start and bid right now, and we'll go ahead and we'll go from there.
Yeah,
Increments of $10, guys, starting at $100. That's the scary part. Valentine, I'm sorry, I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that. I'm going to chop that. But regarding the round is a completely different design. Obviously, the only thing that's really similar is the shape. But Omar and KT and Mike have all worked pretty diligently on making it different. As far as performance, according to Omar's testing, he says that they do perform a little bit better than First Strikes. I can tell you this, the quality and the consistency of the round will be a no-brainer. Because of its design, you're not going to have some of the inconsistency issues that you have with First Strikes. So we're at 350 right there.
Mercedes. No, Mercedes are at 350. Yeah.
Yeah, Mercedes are at 350. Yeah, we split between us. Let's team up. No teaming up, guys. Joseph Rojas, we're at $350 right now.
You're way down there.
You guys are way low.
I think you had a Chevelle too.
I think Micah, you're gonna have to open up a. We're gonna have to open up an
Add a
MCS
couple-
bar.
I had a few more
because,
victims at Super Game.
No, it's great, man.
Scott Beaton.
What
He
are you doing?
he had a good time.
You're on
On the big caster.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I messed up.
we're at 400. Scott Faulkner.
Scott Faulkner. Go,
400.
Scott.
All right. Oh, wait, you pinned the wrong one.
I picked the wrong one.
Yeah, they're commenting too fast. What are we bidding on? Mark Anthony, we have a mystery box for you, retailing over $500. There could be
No
a
less.
marker in it. There could
Yeah.
be 6 markers in it. We're not going to tell you until the auction is over, but trust me, it is well worth it.
We need to do more empty box.
Yeah, empty.
More empty boxes.
Mystery box.
Show. They want to see the PTR on the other opposite side.
It's just a one piece up and opposite side. This is not the version that has the forward assist. I have that in my desk. If you guys want to check it out, that's the version has a forward assist, has a shell deflector, it has the open bolt
There's that
chamber.
one right there.
Oh, okay. So on the
That's
you
just
guys
a billet.
Yeah,
you guys don't know, but these things are built off of billet. This is a forged.
Forged aluminum, not billet.
Yeah. Forged aluminum is the same process of firearms, upper and lower are produced. So you get this is your upper, this is your lower, and so they forge this, and then after that they machine all the component out. I don't think there's an upper. There's a lower.
Does the forward assist do something? On a real AR, it does. That's what actually allows the bolt to move forward when the magazine is released.
Let me grab that.
I'm sorry, the magazine is depleted. Can you breach feed on a PTR? No. It's going to be an AR-15 platform.
Yeah. Plus the rounds are
Plus the rounds are different.
They'll bounce around too much. 'Cause
Holy
we are working
smokes.
with a 68 caliber round.
500 already.
The other issue you've got with the forward assist being at a functional forward assist, the concept is there, but obviously not with a paintball. It would, and obviously probably not with a first strike because of their design. The functional forward assist will probably only work with our shaped round because of the bow tail in the back end and the way it's designed. But again, those are all things that Omar is diligently working on, and I'm sure he will complete as soon as possible. You're already at 450,
We're at
550.
550. The difference, Craig Faust, with the 468 and the PTR is one, the realism. You're talking about a real AR lower, essentially. You have that 1 pound, what is it, 1 pound plus trigger pull, 1.2 or something like that trigger pull, and it resets after every trigger pull, just like on a real AR.
575.
Yeah, we're at 575. On top of that, with the new upper, I mean, it will be the closest one-to-one to a real AR-15,
AR-10.
AR-10. I'm sorry. You'll have the same compatibility as far as like rear air, and then the mil-spec handguards, etc. But the realism will be there, the functionality will be there, and the main design what it was designed for, I'm sorry, was for training. So PTR stands for Professional Training Rifle. So this was something that was implemented and was supposed to be for, and still is essentially, law enforcement, military, any government agency or training place that is looking for a realistic 68 caliber training platform. As far as the threads on the PTR, it'll most likely be A5 threads.
A5 threads.
It will be, like I said, it'll be very close to what we've already implemented on the 468, but it will, like I said, the functionality, the feel. I mean, the trigger pull it's night and day. The safety, I mean, it's really simple. It is just like a real AR. You can hear the click. It goes all the way up to from the 9 o'clock position to the 12 o'clock position, no problem. So it is. Trust me, it's just the feel, the way it is, way it's supposed to be. It'll be a very completely different feel as far as marker. As far as projectiles and all that, it'll all be the same thing. Someone just do a $1 at a time.
Yes.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Our shape grounds, yes, they are still on target to be cheaper than First Strikes. What we are working on is a high volume manufacturer that can produce them at the volume we need to produce them and sell them for them to be inexpensive, but still at a really high quality. We're already at 600.
Yeah.
So I mean that's been the biggest struggle of them all. I mean, we've worked with a couple different manufacturers and did some R&D, got things up and running, and of course there's always what our goal is and what they're willing to do. So that's been the big struggle, is finding the right manufacturer for everybody, and I think this latest one is going to knock it out of the park once they get up and running. So it's somebody that's very highly regarded in the industry now for making these type of products, and so they will definitely provide you guys what you guys are looking for. So real quick, because I do got to get out of here a little early today, let's go ahead and go with my announcement.
Okay.
So I know a lot of people have been asking about OEW8. So OEW8 is now set. It is going to be October 21st and 22nd. It will still be at Copperopolis. There is a bit of a change happening. The company as a whole has always had a difficulty hosting this game because we do all this throughout the year and then pretty much have to stop just about everything we're doing to up and produce OEW8 or OEW as a whole for the 2-3 months leading up to it, and it's always a lot of work, a lot of movement. We don't take over a paintball field, so it's not like we just get to show up and throw out some bunkers and some flags and let's have a game. Operation End War is at a old abandoned copper mine. There is no bunkers. There's no CQB field. There's no boundary tape. There's no air. There's nothing. We get up there early and we try to set up as much as we can and tailor make the missions to fit the field. And it's a ton of work. And every work has been a struggle. Every year has been a struggle. First, forever being hot, and last year surprising us and being the wettest I've ever seen. So that was interesting.
It's quite nice though.
Yeah, it was nice to play, but it was interesting.
On a normal year, Mike would spend like a month, literally an entire month, planning for the event. During the year, at the event, he'd come out like to the event location a week before the event, make sure everything's okay. It's a lot of work and enormous amount of time and effort put into the event for the last 7 years. It's,
after some long discussion after OEW 7, we've come to the realization that it's just not something that the company as a whole can be solely sponsoring anymore. It takes on way too much toll on our day-to-day operations, slows everything down for 2.5, 3 months leading up to it and a big month after it, and there's still some stuff that hasn't even been put away from 7 because, there's just so much going on. So I've taken on the project myself. I am now working.
You're not taking on projects yourself.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
taking on
clear
the
that
project.
for him, so he.
I'm taking on the project myself with the help of MagFed Legion, the Lunatics, and NorCal Maniacs. So I've enlisted the help of 3 big group of players in the NorCal region that will try to evolve this into more of a community type, player type game. So we're going to be we've been meeting pretty regularly. We've been organizing things and talking and speaking and trying to come up with plans to really kind of make the game way more immersive this year coming up. A lot more props. And so I think I've got a good formula of players that are going to help us make OEW 8 what it was at OEW 3, which was the last time we actually had it at a paintball field, and which is still regarded as one of the best. So Jonathan's changing a few things.
I'm sorry. I'm going to show you the flyer.
Okay, so this is the actual flyer announcement for OEW 8. You can get it up on the screen.
If you can get it on the screen.
What's going on here?
When you want it to work, it won't work. That's how it is.
Okay.
You have to open it. Just download the left corner there. There you go. Open that.
There we go. There it is. All right.
There we go.
Boom.
You gotta shrink it down a bit.
See the minus button on the top. Right there you go. That's a pretty decent looking flyer.
Oh, that's that small. Okay.
Okay.
So let me show you here. Small caster. Boom.
So there's our OEW 8 initial flyer. And this is kind of the theme of the game this year is going to be pretty much trying to get Red Team to come back and get their revenge, because last year Blue Team and Callista slaughtered them as far as point totals go. So all you that were on Red Team, you have your chance to now come back and see if you can take 8.
All right, sounds exciting. Hopefully the weather gonna be more pleasant this year. Not too wet, not too cold, just right.
So yes. I think we're still at 600.
600 on the auction. All right, so I went out earlier. You want to show my screen?
It's on there. It's just.
All right, so you guys asked me earlier about how the upper looks like. This is how the upper look like for the PTR. As I walked by, I overheard somebody asking whether it can be breech load. Yes, you can actually breech load around.
Oh, you can?
You can.
Oh, okay.
You guys gonna wait out for this. I would suggest wait out for it. If the PTR, you guys gonna get a 468, get a 468. You can get a PTR low, get a PTR lower. Don't wait out for all the features coming out. Upgrade them as you go. Because what I showed you right now, we're still working on it. I don't know when implementation gonna take place, but I work on this project every day, and as we develop it, we want to add more feature to make sure that it's a well thought product, not just here use it. It's what you asked earlier. Breech load, yes, you can breech load this. The dust cover will be part of the feeding mechanism as well.
Yeah, the forward assist there.
The forward assist there. The force will assist will be functional when the closed bolt part of it. So say the bolt is supposed to move forward on the shooting cycle, right? Bang, bolt comes back, bolt move forward, and if the bolt is stuck and it's not chambered around in there, you can actually depress the forward assist, and it will assist the bolt pushing around in the chamber.
Which would be awesome. The first of its kind, and probably the only of its kind in the 68 caliber projectile launcher.
Yeah, and then the lock bolt going to be on the side of the chamber here. So in other words, is that when you depress out the bolt release on the side, it will release the lock bolt. Like I said, these are all the features that we want to add and we working to implement. It doesn't happen overnight, so you guys, if you're going to be patient, if you want to wait for it, wait for it. But again, you don't wait for iPhone 10, do you? I have 7 right now. You wait for a 10, so you just use what you have as they are coming out released. You're able to pick them up. If not, use the previous generation version. But we want to show you what we're working on. This shows our opportunity for us to kind of answer questions, so that way you can see what we have as far as the future goes.
Registration for OEW is getting finalized this week, next week, hopefully. Our goal is no later than Memorial Day weekend, we will open up registration. I think for the first month, it's going to be $70. And then each subsequent month after that, it's going to go up by 10. Capping out, I think, the day of the event, 120. So definitely get in early, get your registration in. Paint, first strikes. Preferably, hopefully, some shape rounds, but I can't commit to that. But as we get closer and I hear more, definitely that's where we will make that kind of announcement. But we shall see.
Yeah, Chris. No, I'm sorry. Valentine was saying he's hoping to get the PTR for you 30. I'm shooting for it, bro. I'm working on the hardest I can. I mean, like I said, these projects I work on a daily basis. Beside this, I still have the shape projectile. I have to have the Hydra. I still have the AK-47. I have about 10, 20 different projects, all running at the same time. We have a lot of technical issues that we have to overcome. Ideas are there. It doesn't mean you can resolve overnight. It's just progression, and features comes up. And you have to kind of add those features in. You want to stop the project to add the feature that makes sense, or you want to just go ahead and release it out. So that's what we're as the project progresses, we're able to get and make it better for you.
I saw a question earlier. Yes, if you have a 468, you can buy the PTR lower, whatever's released first. As far as the upper, most likely you'll want the entire unit, so that'll be a complete PTR when that gets released. But for the time being, if the lowers get released first, you can definitely purchase a PTR lower to use on your 468 upper, or the one piece. Works well with the Gen 2 Javelin or the older Javelin. Doesn't matter. You'll be able to do that as well. Release date, no release date at this time. Like you said, he's working on it. One thing right now, I'm trying to finalize. Hopefully, working with the paintball parks, opening up a new field here in California, in Alpine, California. It's going to be super MagFed friendly. So I'm working with them, Sean and Tracy over there. See if I may go down there and put up a tent so you can be at that opening, and then ultimately try to get them to have more MagFed throughout some of their fields here in California. They're all in military installations. They're also opening up some two new fields in South Carolina, and Quantico, Virginia. So if you guys ambassadors here in California, if you're looking for a MagFed place, contact me, because I would like to partner up with you guys to see if we can get some monthly MagFed games, even two MagFed games a month. So I'm trying to put out feelers and see what they want to do, but they're definitely interested in having MagFed.
It was asking about the Vortex lock bolt. I'm testing tomorrow for the final part. If that part fits well and ready, we're going to release by Friday. If not, I have to make some adjustment to it. But I'm testing just to make sure it's all good before we release them. Because the Vortex has a different version to it, I got to make sure they're compatible across the board.
Joseph Rojas, the PTR will most likely be a continuous production. We'll use that for law enforcement and military division as well. Other than that, continue with the auction. We're at $600 right now. guys, the value of this box is well over $500, so we're on par. I know that's pretty high for a mystery box. I'm telling you, it's worth it. So you can bid in increments of 10. You do not have to bid at $100 increments like it's been going. You can bid in increments of 10. But let's move on to the rest of the show because we're already at 5:15. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit. We're going to talk to you guys a little bit about MagFed operating. Recently, we've got quite a bit of photos of markers, but we don't have a lot of photos of loadouts, and that's kind of a big thing a big question that we get. There's a Sharpie on my desk.
No, I don't know we can do that though.
Why not?
H.
We verify that.
Can you ship that even?
Yeah.
Legality wise, yeah. Okay, all right.
Sorry,
I don't think that Mike's squeezed in there.
We're trying to cover our ass right now. We don't know what we're doing is even legal. We're putting illegal contents in here now for you guys. We're just slowly been spicing it up every day, what we can put in here. So anyway, a lot of people ask questions about the must-have gear for MagFed, and I really don't see a lot of material on that. Nobody really is posting pictures of loadouts or the pouches to have. I know it's really big on the airsoft side. So if you guys have photos of your loadout and how you run your markers, I don't care if you run a MilSig or MaxTac or T15, doesn't matter. Send us photos of your loadout because for me specifically too, I've been putting together these vests. I know Stan, you got one. Chris Kelly, you got one. A bunch of you guys have picked up these vests. I've already sold out of them. You guys like those configurations. So we have about, what would you say, 30,000 square feet of pouches and soft good stuff and tactical gear.
Excessive,
yes, excessive. Accessories that a lot of you guys I don't think know that we have. There's some of the bigger companies out there like Condor and 511 Tactical, and all that stuff is great if you want to spend $50 a pouch. We have the same great material quality type of pouches, all MOLLE, as well as plate carriers, different types of vests that work extremely well in the MagFed industry. So I got some stuff for you, some personal loadout, as well as some different stuff here.
Callista, you're late today, huh?
Since you fell asleep.
Fell asleep! What you got?
All right. So this is one of the vests that I made that I really like as far as functional pieces on this plate carrier. We have this plate carrier. I forgot which one this is called. This is Grenadier, right?
Yeah.
The Grenadier one. It's got the Velcro on the top, a bunch of plate space. It's got a cummerbund, which you do not. For those of you who do not know what a cummerbund is, do not pull it. Don't even touch it. It's used in the military for their vest to take off the entire vest very quickly. If you were to get injured or shot, the medic can pull this off, take all your gear off extremely fast. If you take one of these off, it's going to pull these wires out of the vest and everything's going to fall into pieces. And if you don't know how to put this back together,
yeah,
you're going to have a hell of a time doing it.
Like for chemical burn? Say
yeah, chemical burn.
Pull it off and hold it. Drop.
If you're on fire, your vest is on fire,
yeah.
Pull the cummerbund. If you get seriously injured,
I can't pull it. I can't pull it back.
If you get seriously injured,
or if you get lacerated.
Right. You get lacerated, that's right. Or you burn your hand on a Enola Gay smoke grenade, which is healed, by the way. Not 100%, but it's getting there. But anyway, I have these. This is 8-color desert. We don't really have a lot of these. I did the vest. This is a map ID pouch that has a clear thing. So for you guys that host a lot of events, your operator status, this will be a good pouch for you. You got your standard magazine, sidearm magazine pouches, which do fit Tipex magazines. Can you hand me that one right there? It's on the front. Right there, yeah. So we have these in 2s and 1s, and you can see here, it fits nice and snug. And sometimes with these have an adjustable back. What you can do is, if you really don't want to use the Velcro, because I don't like to, because it makes too much noise, you can just put it in the back here and add a little bit of resistance, or you can take this whole part off. So these come in 2s and 1s. This is your standard pod. These used to be what, pod pouches, right?
Pod.
That's
You
what
can
they're
put 2
called.
mags in there.
You can fit 2 helix mag in here, so that'll give you 6 helix in the 3 pouches, and these come in 3s, 2s, and 1s. And then you have your dump pouch here, and I really like our dump pouches because it folds up to this nice compact type of unit here, and then it opens up, and I've put 6 of these helix in here before, and they'll stack straight up like that, and you can close that up so they won't fall out. And then from the back part here, I have a medic pouch, which we have tons of, and we have so many different types of camo colors. Chris Kelly, I pulled the cummerbund. I figured you would have. And this is a standard medic pouch. It's kind of like an IFAC. We have another one. It's called the Lifesaver pouch, which has a mesh zipper on the front. That's, you can use for your squeegee or hold smoke grenades. We have grenade pouches. We have a bunch of stuff. So this plate carrier does have foam inserts, so it does box out a little bit. And it's fully adjustable. I'm kind of a bigger guy, so for you guys that are maybe a little bit skinnier or really skinny, this may not be the best option for you. But if you go on our website, you're going to see all the plate carriers and vests that we offer. But these are kind of the go-to pouches that I think a lot of mag-fed guys are always asking for. Will that one fit the Scarab Arbs bag?
These right here?
These,
yes,
these will.
Yeah,
these will,
absolutely.
Definitely. For those of you, there's a lot of misconception of a lot of pouches that are unnecessary. Depending on how many mags you want, we have carbine ones that have these ones right here. I'm going to talk about this next. So for a lot of you guys, there's some guys out there that don't want to wear plate carriers at all. The battle belt is the next thing, and we have a bunch of these. These are so comfortable, it's ridiculous. You sometimes do not even know that you have it on. Oh, I didn't have it upside down.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's sad. But anyway, you have these battle belts. Oh, it's because this pouch is huge. It goes right over. It has actually these D-ring type attachments here. So if you do have a plate carrier, you can add attachments here at the bottom of them, or even our Strike Force vests have the D-rings already, and you can actually attach these via zip tie or anything like that.
Or H-harness.
Or H-harness, exactly.
2 in the front, 2 in the back.
But you
don't really need it.
Yeah, you don't need it.
Yeah.
You want to sit this right over your hips. You don't want it. It doesn't really go around your belt. You want it a little bit higher up. It's completely adjustable. These will fit. These will fit really tiny guys as well. And then these are the carbine pouches I was telling you about. They have the bungee here on the top, which is a solid thing, and they have the molly in the front, so you can actually take these pouches and double stack them if you want. And so for those of you guys that run, I know a lot of you guys average are running 8 to 10 mags. So you can double these up on the front of this vest if you want. This was the Lifesaver medic pouch I was telling you about. It has that mesh opening here, and then it has the like an IFAC type of a pouch, the straps and everything, so you can put your bandages or anything that you want in there. Chem lights, Enola Gay smoke grenades, everything. And then this is your oversized. This is an admin pouch, right? Or no, this is the. Which one is this? I forget.
The medic pouch?
Is this the big medic pouch?
I think that's version 2.
Version 2? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Lifesaver 2.
Lifesaver 2. This one's definitely a little bit bigger. But if you have tools, even your squeegee that's a little bit bigger, that's a great pouch for that. It's also got molly on the outside. You could take one of these double carbine pouches and slap it right on the front there. So these are the 2 main options that we get a lot of questions about, that we have a lot of you guys running, and all this stuff is available on our website. So these are solid pieces. This is a different one, the OD green, that has our olive drab that's got the tank pouch. So for you guys that run tank remote lines, this is a solid loadout setup for you guys that run the tank. It's really comfortable. Putting a tank on your vest here adds definitely a little bit of weight, especially if you got this all loaded out with a bunch of mags and stuff like that. There's that grenade pouch I was telling you about. These fit the EG-18s really snugly. They work really well too. So those are the 2 main ones that we get a lot. Where are we at on the auction?
We still same on auction. Let's do one last call. And this time what we do is we're going to use our phone to put like the last 5 minutes or something like that, because last time our screen was displaying slower than
Yeah, no one's feelings are getting hurt
response,
today.
and so that way we'll make sure. So I'm doing a 5 minutes, so it lasts 5 minutes right now, as you can see on my screen here.
All right,
5 minutes. So
5 more
my
minutes.
5 minutes.
Once,
Chris Garcia at $600 is where we're
yeah.
at.
And
So once it's done, stop, and whatever we see in the screens, that's what we're gonna call it.
we're gonna, and then it'll probably take us 15 minutes to go through what's in that box. So that'll probably be the end of the show there. In regards to the vests, the loadouts, if you're looking for something specific, contact me directly, and I can build you something custom. I'm still building the clearance vests right now, so I'm trying to kind of go through what we have, and then I'll use some pouches and some different camo. But if you're looking for stock, if you look in our tactical gear section, you'll find all of the stuff that I just showed you right now. But if you want something specific, you're like you saw something that someone had, send me the photo, and I can build that for you if we have it here. But I'm pretty sure we will. We have so much stuff, it's crazy. We're still at 600. Is Chris Garcia even here? Just to make sure, so we don't he doesn't win and not even see who he's gonna get, and you guys are gonna be all jealous.
No.
Hey, Wolf just joined.
Oh, what's going on, Wolf? How was Super Game? You wanna...
Super Game was cool.
Was super.
Was great. I didn't get out much. I was in the booth the whole time, but just the atmosphere, the game itself, the way it's set up is really cool. I got to hang out with Wolf
His wife,
and
he's on his wife. Yeah. 6'10", Javier Gonzalez.
the first time I really got to sit down and have a conversation with him. He was really cool. What else? Hung out with Callista, as always.
Still pooped out. You can tell from his voice.
Yeah, I'm tired. She was running around with the PTR, showing everybody, coming back covered in paint. So she was having a blast. Who else I saw? I saw the guys from Jolt out there. They hung out with me for a while. That was good times. Scott Beaton. Anybody see Scott Beaton up in Oregon? Ask him how he likes the Chavelas.
Yeah. If you remember getting a Chavela from Mike, it wasn't roofied. It was actually just how he makes his drinks.
Oh, man.
He came to pick up his 468. And so I'm assembling it for him. I gave him one.
Oh, boy.
Gave him a second one.
Oh, boy.
He said he wandered back.
What other company is doing service like that? We will check your markers and give you some alcoholic beverages while you wait.
Oh, man.
That's service. I don't care what anyone says. No one can say we have bad customer service ever again.
Alright. But that was really great. I mean, there's a lot of people. I know Callista was out there running around telling everybody about OEW, so there's a lot of people that were planning to come out. So hopefully this year it's going to be a really good game out there.
Record turnout this year.
Dude, those drinks ain't no joke.
Who was that?
Joseph Rojas.
Oh.
Every single person that has said that they've received a Chavela from Mike have not forgotten about it, nor do I think they ever will. It's forever engraved on their liver.
It's a good drink.
The Chavela,
it's a good drink, man.
I think it's going to be one of those things we're just going to make a staple of the MCS booth.
We should just have that as our drink at all the events from now on. Just bring Chavela stuff.
I need to make a patch.
There you go.
Oh, by the way, talk about patch. I just put in a custom patch for you guys. So let me see here. Small casters?
Yep.
Okay, and then you go to product patch. You can make your. We do a custom patch now for you guys. Can you type in custom? Right here. So we do custom patch for your teams. It's $245, and it's 100. You get 100 patches. Each patch actually has the Velcro backing for protection, and individual pack for you, so keep out dirt and what's not. You can keep them very nicely.
And it's PVC.
PVC.
Yeah.
And so what you do is, if you want, place an order and then email us your artwork, and we will work with you, confirm, and we produce for you. If your logo and your artwork is really detailed, has a lot of little small thing in there, cost may go up. We'll let you know before that happens. And if your patch is bigger than 3 inches, then might cost a little bit more, but we can work with that with you before we confirm. Once confirmed, it takes about 3 or 4 weeks for us to get them to you. So you need team patches, let us know. We'll get that for you.
Big caster.
Big
So,
cast.
and if anybody's been at one of the events and seen the patches that we sell, I mean, you can see there that they're a really good quality patch. But it's a pretty decent deal for 100 patches.
At the events means a lot to us. Thanks. Eric Flint said that. Hey, that's no problem. You know, that's one of these things. You know, one of the things that we've really strived for this year is making these events that we haven't, you know, been able to get out there and actually have a solid representative at. 0 hours the first one, and we had an overwhelming amount of support and thanks for us being there. And that's definitely going to be something that KT and Mike will hit for probably the rest of our existence because of the support that you guys have.
I want to jump in before time goes out. How about 30 seconds left in the auction? 30 seconds
Scott
left.
Faulkner, 6:30.
6:30. So whatever we see when my time clock goes out, that's what we're gonna call for, not what you guys post afterward. Okay? So we got 15 seconds. 14, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 5, 4,
6:40.
3,
640.
2, 1.
All right.
All right, that's it.
So Chris Garcia, you did end up winning it, $640. Congratulations, my friend.
Chris, you mean Esperanza?
No, he's using his wife.
Oh, okay.
His phone died. That's why.
Excuse me.
So we'll go ahead and we will give you the winning contents and
Let's unveil it.
Yeah, let's unveil it.
All right.
So one of the people were asking about the patches. Yes, they are PVC patches, right?
Yep.
They are
Or
PVC patches.
embroidery or just PVC?
No, they're PVC.
PVC. Embroidery, actually, we can do it for you, but cost a little bit less.
Oh man, there's water coming out. There's steam in here. It's a box of puppies, guys. We're sorry.
All right, this is what you're getting.
All right, start off. Modelo and
That's gonna
Corona. We're gonna sign.
That's
those.
your Chevellas.
That's your Chevellas right there. We're gonna go.
Enjoy it.
And we're gonna sign those for you. Everyone here at the MCS is gonna sign it for you. All right, let's try. Oh man, this thing's full. All right. First off, you're gonna get yourself a grenade. This is a. I'll show you. I'll do a little video on how you set these up.
Didn't you do that on the ordinance?
No, we
Oh,
forgot.
we missed that.
Yeah,
Okay.
we missed it. So you're gonna have a grenade here, and we have that. You're gonna get a basic paintball video. It teaches you how to paintball as if you don't know how to do it already. You're gonna get a DVD. Let's see
DVD.
here. Chem light.
Cam light.
Squeegee. These are the good ones too. The really good squeegees. See here. Hawkeyes.
Hawkeye goggles.
This is olive drab color. Dual thermal lens.
Awesome.
2017
Helix.
This is an empty box. You're gonna get one of these for you to have stuff in.
It's an empty box.
Empty container. If you have kids, this is great for a goldfish aquarium, beta, anything like that. Totally kidding, guys. You get a bandana, tiger stripe.
Is that banana?
Yeah, that is. MCS Tech Mat.
Banana. It looks like a hat over here, but
No. There's a Coke in here too. You guys, you're making out.
oh
with it.
man!
It's a tailgating box. Yeah, don't hurt yourself with that time. I'm not doing that. Craig, remote line. This is a on and off remote line, which is solid for you that store units and things like that.
Actually, this is a push button remote line. It's not. This is kind of like the what is it called? The Connect 2 or something like that. So this is a push button version. It's really good.
The mouse pad here, mouse pad. Got a Kryptonic multi-tool. This is cool to keep in your wallet. Don't take it to the airlines; they'll make you throw it away. Rechargeable flashlight for your
Car.
Your car. You have a palm light for emergencies.
Just in case.
Just in case. MCS flag. Paint grenades.
Ooh.
Or leaking bladders, as we call it. Paint grenades. You get 2 of those. a Schmog.
Huh. Awesome.
See here, Tiger Stripe knee pads.
Oh wow. That's the Nightcrawler. This
Nightcrawler.
is like a $30 knee pad, $35 knee pad.
Emerson Fast Helmet that has the modified Hawkeye, so you can wear these together.
Yeah.
And they fit perfectly. And
It's auto modified.
It's already modified.
Lucked out.
And you get some extra padding here, so if you want to adjust the padding, this is all Velcro on the inside. You also have a twist dial tightener here, the headlock. This helmet is super light. It's super durable. It also has, you can get the mount here for your GoPro, or you get a Land Warrior camera.
That's a nice complete
Anything
loadout.
like that. You can do that there too. Got some Tiger Stripe elbow pads. You have 3
Smoke grenade.
smoke grenades, and
Wow.
these things do last a long time. So if you're
Those alone are what, $15, $12 a piece?
12 bucks a piece,
12 bucks
yeah.
a piece. That's,
12 bucks a piece, and
that's
they
like 20 something dollars right there.
they last a very
30
long
something
time.
dollars right there.
Very long time. And then you
Wow.
got
A loadout.
a whole entire loadout here. You got the standard M4 pouches. They'll fit your Helix very snugly. They're really awesome fitting ones. You can actually these are adjustable Velcro. You can take these off if
It's
you want.
perfect to go in there.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. If you're not rocking one of these on the field, guys, you're doing it wrong. You are doing it wrong. MagFed is nothing without something like this. So you got your M4 pouches here, Tiger Stripe. You have a nameplate pouch. You can put tools or anything else like that in there. Perfect Velcro here. You got Velcro on the top. Dual pistol pouches. If you have your Tipex or any other sidearm, you have a admin or a medic pouch here with Velcro on the front. That's also MOLLE, so you can add some more of those carbine M4 pouches. Horizontal tank pouch here in Tiger Stripe. You also have a fold-out dump pouch, Tiger Stripe. Grenade pouch fits the EG-18s or these ones that you have here. This will probably fit all 3 of them
Oh, yeah.
in there.
You can reach for it.
Yeah, if you can reach for it. You always have somebody on your back that gives you their grenades anyway. And then you have, that's your loadout. And then you got one more Helix here with the
5
Raptor
Helix.
plates on it. So you get 5 Helix with this. And then you get this bad boy. This is a sidearm edition Vortex UMP with the braided hose version. So you're going to want to use that remote line, and whatever tank you got, put that right on the back. It's got that suppressor look for it. Forward charging handle, reflex sight. That's got 4 different reticles on it that you can choose from. It has green and red. Or no, is it? Yeah, it's
Green and red, yeah.
Green and red with that MP5 riser. This thing feels really comfortable. And you got those new 2017 Helix here. And that looks like about it. So that's the mystery box. That is a lot of stuff here. Some of the the joke stuff, the empty containers and all that, but I mean overall value of this with the marker, the remote line, it's a complete player's pack.
Right.
You're definitely around that price point anyway. So congratulations, Chris Garcia. We're probably going to do more of these guys since definitely the support that we have, and it will change. The markers will change. The gear inside there will change. We may just fill up the whole thing with paint and give you friggin' 468. You know what I'm saying? DMR. The possibilities are endless, so we want to try this out with you guys and do that. So Chris Garcia, like I said, congratulations. We're going to go ahead and we'll sign those beers for you, and you can do with what you want from there. And then we'll go ahead as soon as go ahead and contact me on my Facebook page or message the MCS page. And we'll
That's
get the
what
invoice.
Christmas.
Thanks.
It looks like Christmas came. Oh yeah.
So you get, everything that you need, Chris, for this to get a new player into MagFed. If this is your first MagFed marker, you're definitely going to be hitting the field in style. You got a complete player's pack
And
here.
stay sober.
And stay sober. That's right. Drink responsibly. We'll go ahead and get that out for you. Other than that, if there's any questions that you guys have, we'll answer them here in the next 5 minutes, and then we'll probably be signing off. It's already 5:40. We'll go look at the battle belt so I don't die in the Florida heat. Yeah, for you guys in the Midwest or
Right.
Even on the East Coast, like in the summertime, the battle belt is the best option. like I said, it's really comfortable. You can load those up with quite a bit of gear and really not know that you're wearing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're putting beer in there. We're gonna sign them, a little nostalgia, a little limited edition type thing for you. And but we're gonna do more mystery boxes stuff next week's episode. I'll go live and tell you what we're going to be doing. I want to do some comparison stuff. Been getting a lot of questions about some of the markers out there compared to some of ours, so I may want to do that next week. Multicam tank pouch or multicam tank pouch a possibility. Brandon, I think we do have some of the 8-color desert is what we call it available too.
I think we'd run the last of it, so you're looking for one.
Yeah.
You catch it
Message
before
me
it goes.
ASAP so I can look for you tomorrow.
It was asking about the pump internal that is coming out. I'm testing the transfer, the linkage rod for it. I tested yesterday. It's a little bit off, so I have to make some adjustment before I can release it. I'm looking about another maybe a few more weeks, but like I said, we gotta test this thing before we release them. Those, the simplest thing seems to take the longest because those simplest things, it takes only like a tiny little fraction of a spec that goes off, and we can't use it. So I'm testing that.
If that beer was a Budweiser, it'd be all over that. Oh man, dude, this is Mike's all about those.
Chevellas?
Yeah, the Chevellas,
Yeah.
and those Budweiser doesn't do well with the Chevella, in my opinion. Yeah, Operation NWAR 8, guys. We finally made that announcement. I've been trying to bug Mike about it for a while, but we were waiting on that flyer. Stay up on us if you want some updates, but registration is looking at like Memorial Weekend this month. So register early. Register early. This year is going to be really interactive. I definitely think we're going to have some new things implemented. It's really going to be an awesome event. Other than that, guys, that's all I got for you. Esperanza Garcia, if you could have Chris message me at my MCS Red page, or just message our Facebook page that you're watching this on right now. I'll go ahead and create that invoice, and we'll get it shipped out for you tomorrow. Other than that, Callista. Oh yeah, fight Ted Offensive. We tried about that one. That's Callista. Is that this weekend?
No. That's D-Day, weekend of D-Day.
The weekend. I know.
Unless you want to head out. No, it's in down south.
I know. I'm saying here in California.
It is in California. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna be at Oklahoma D-Day, and Mike gonna be Oklahoma D-Day. So unless somebody else want to hit down south, that's a different story. But
I may go down there.
okay.
I might have to go down there because
All right.
with the paintball parks in that one opening, I would definitely want to work with them. So if you guys haven't played at any of the paintball parks, Callista, I know you played at Pendleton. They have some awesome fields, guys. They really do. They're super MagFed friendly. They just haven't implemented it very much yet. So I'm working with them to get that going. My ambassadors here in California, contact me because I want to partner with you guys to get out there and start throwing some MagFed games.
Yeah.
Operation Honey Badger, James Davis. I think that's back east.
Honey Badger, I think up north, isn't it? It's
Is it in Washington?
was it Washington? In Canada, I heard. Honey Badger, I think it's in Canada.
Make sure you guys are posting your events on the pbcal.com so we know about it, because KT checks it, I check it. You guys need to post there so we can see it. That way we can help promote it on the show here, and then as well as we get a lot of people that call in during the week. Where can I play MagFed?
Right.
So if we don't know, we can't tell them anywhere.
Right.
Lakeside Park in Cali, Lakeside Park. So yeah, that is down south somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Tate Offensive?
Yeah, Ted
Okay.
Offensive. John Miles knows where it's at. Any big games in Cali? Yeah, it is in Canada. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So submit your events to pbcal.net or .com, or go to mcsus.com resources and then the events tab. Post it there. Submit it so we know about it. If you guys are sharing it or you want to share it with me, I can post it on the MCS page. We can get some notoriety behind it and some awareness, but put it on the events page. That's the best way for us to get it out there and have people come and check it. Other than that, thank you for joining us for another episode of the MFW show. Stay tuned for next week. We're going to be doing some shooting.
All right.
Doing some interactive stuff.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Say hello to everyone out there. I know you guys flagged me a couple times. I did not get a word in there. Jonathan was, on a stream of. I think I missed a few people. I apologize, didn't get to say hi to you guys. So I'm inclusive, everybody. Thank you for saying hi to me. Appreciate it. I hope to see you guys out there. Take it easy. Peace out.
Combat sports.